Alrighty.
Huge echo.
How about now? You know me now? Hopefully you hear me now. Loud and clear. Excellent. Cliff Johnson. Jack Morris. There's a Lance Parrish. I got to line up the card here. Where is it going to be? Oh, so that's there. Other side, right about here, I guess. Gary Reineke. Clinton's in the house. Good to see you, Clint. Wonderful checklist. Mark Bailey, Chevy Chet Lemon, Flanagan, Brooke Jacoby. Would have been happy in 87 Brooke Jacoby. Petey Rose, Ed Whitson, Nick Asansky, Gerber, Mike Fishlin, Randy St. Clair, G. Michael. I don't know why sometimes I get an echo. Not sure why it does that. I thought I had to mute the one channel, the one microphone. Darryl Porter. Mark Musselman, Rudy Law. Roger Craig Mander, Charlie Moore. Dave Kingman, John Morris, not Hound. Bruce Hurst. Turn back the clock. Sal Butera. Reds are definitely letting me down today. Cal Daniels, Carmelo, Nate Snell, Rick Shue, William McGee, Ken Daly. Oh, Pat Sheridan. Pat Sheridan. P-Shed. What is going on here in this Red game? I thought the Reds would break out a little bit today. Glad I did a run line out of money line. That's what happens when you take a team on a losing streak. You can't keep playing. Can't back teams that are losing. Nip Roberts wasn't terrible. There's a manager, Bruce Bochy, future manager. Jimmy Burke, Larry Herndon, Mike Kingery, Billy Hatcher, Rance Mullenix, Jamie Kokenauer. There we go. A little future star, Rafael Palmeiro. Yes, Rafi. Max Vanderbilt. Bill Cordell. Juan Berenguer. Andy McGaffigan, Stewie, and a Tom Nito. Look at this guy. Oh, my goodness. Look at this guy. Sorry, Tom. Got to tease you a little bit. Reds playing AA ball. Well, it makes sense because they got a bunch of AA hitters, a bunch of young hitters. Could all be very well AA superstars as top prospects. Ranger leaders. Who is the Ranger leaders here? Who do you think's on the back of this card? Buddy Bell, perhaps? No. Odie McDowell, Pete O'Brien, Scott Fletcher lead them in doubles. Ruben Siri in triples, Incavilla homers, Larry Parrish ribbies, Oda B in steals, and Scotty Fletcher with a 306 batting average. Mitch Williams, Charlie Huff, Ed Carrera strikeouts. Oh my goodness. Bobby Thigpen had a bunch of saves one year. The Count Robin Yount, Steve Farr, he was a Yankee one time. George Bell, Ed Lynch, look at that face. He's like, bro, I should have been on that Met championship team, and they trade me to the Cubs. After all the crap I had to sit through crap teams, they trade me to the Cubbies. Guy cried when they won. Reggie, John Robinson, Al Newman, Vita Blue, Terry Pendleton, Joe Cali, Bruce Benedict, Greg Harris, Paul Zuvella, Yankee legend, Herm Winningham, and Matt Young. So many cards to do. So many cards. I might do a double video. After this video, I might do a 87 Fleer box. 87 Fleer, 87 Donruss. I got that box of rack packs. I got some new Bowmans. Mark tossed salad. He was a Yankee at one point. Phil Niekro was definitely a Yankee. Dane Horg, I don't think so. Devo. Tom Pasoric. I can't even pronounce his name. Turn back the clock. Royals leader Eric Snow. Eric Show, not Eric Snow. He was a guard for the Sixers. Tony Gwynn, Chris Bando, Mike Bilecki, Lloyd Mosby, Mitch Webster, Dick Hauser, Espinoza. Oh, that's who the Yanks got rid of Paul Zuvella for. Alvaro Espinoza. Oh, I'm sorry. This was before he came to the Yankees. Alvaro Espinoza. Oh, man. You know what? I don't even donate these to the card shop anymore, man. I had like 10,000 cards. I didn't even get over the draw. I just threw them in the garbage the other day. I felt bad for a second. I'm like, nobody wants these cards anymore. They're terrible. Harold Reynolds. Donnie Baseball. Kirby Puckett. Oh, this is a great pack. Wallace Johnson. Not Wally. Gorman Comics. You said dingers. Gold Cup. We would have been happy about that in 87. Ken Landrick. There he is. Bo Jackson makes the box. Ed Hearn. Phil Bradley. Lenny Dykstra. Mike Spanky LaValliere. The Strawman. Jim Clancy. Eddie Milner. Kurt Young. Kurt Young. I think I got this box off of Baseball Card Exchange. I don't even know. I've had it for a couple of years. Steve Lake. Rick Sutcliffe. Tiger Leaders. There's a Andre Thornton. There's a Clemens record breaker. Dick Williams. Ron Davis. Twins Leaders. John Cerruti. Randy O'Neill. Steve Yeager. Oh, to be. Stolen base leader. Joe Hesfecki. Arjen Salazar, Bruce Bochy, Mark Sullivan. Aaron's in the house. Stay, Aaron. Let's see what we got. Any good stuff here? Oh, yeah. Earl Weaver. Jorge Ortega, Jamie Moyer. I'd say it's rookie card, but he probably started playing ball in 1952. Eddie Olwin. Eddie Murray. Steady Eddie. Dave Magadan. Oh, yeah. Yeah. In Jersey, you're happy with this card. Between him and Craig Jeffries, you thought you'd be millionaires. Yeah. Jose Cruz. Mickey Brantley. Jose Guzman. Johnny Franco. Tim Leary. He was a Yankee. There's a Yankee. Donnie Baseball. Oh, I saved the Donnie Baseball. I'm not saving it. Rick Cerrone, Alvin Davis, Kevin Gross, Dougie Sis. Well, you know what? We're going to look at the Mattingly card on the back. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Look at these numbers. Does it adjust good or no? There's no automatic adjust here. Donnie Baseball. Here we go. I don't know why people don't think this guy's good. I don't know. 1985. 207 hits, 91 runs, 44 doubles, 23 homers, 110 ribby, a 343 batting average. 85, 211 hits, 107 runs, 48 doubles, 35 homers, 145 batting, 324. 80, I mean, look at these years. 238, 53 doubles, 31 homers, 117 runs, 31 homers, 113 RBIs, 352 batting average. Didn't even lead the league at 352. 352, 31 and 113, 53 doubles, 238. Man. Too bad that guy got hurt. Lane's in the house. Get some downtime work up here. I pop in and say it. Throw a like button at you. Appreciate it. Yes, I did get a winner. Well, I didn't say it the Mattingly card, but we got two nice future stars. So far, so good. We got the Bo Jackson and Rafael Palmeiro. Be happy with those two. Would have been happy with this guy back in the day, too. Ruben Sierra put up numbers. Willie, Tom Kelly, Nolan Ryan. This guy was good. Got to love the back of this guy's card. I mean, you need like two cards. Dennis Rasmussen. Henry Cotto, great Yankee. Juan Beniquez, Spike Owen, the Big Cat, Jim Wynn, Bob Horner, Lou Piniella, Randy Bush, Bob Welsh, Thad Bosley, and Danny Heap. Rick Bordy. Posing it up. Richard. Hello, Richard. Can we get some runs here from the Reds? I was told Ely De La Cruz is supposed to be good. 258 average, by the way. 258 average. Louis Aquino, Mitch Williams, Joel Skinner, Ray Soff, Terry Pull, Henderson, Ray Siraj. Dave LaPointe was a Yankee. Braves leaders. Bill Almond-Joy, Hal McRae, Astros leaders. Teddy Higuera, Mariano was a Yankee. Mike Felder, Jack Clark was a Yankee. John Cangelosi. That's who I think of when I think of the Sox. This gum looks surprisingly good for 40 years old. I'm not going to eat it. Bobby Meacham. Tim Stoddard. Dave Schmidt, Yankee leaders. Pat Corrales, the Quizinator. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jose Gold Cup, baby. We'll save that. You know we'll save that, Jose Gold Cup. Carmen Castillo, Claudel, Donnie Moore, Bo Diaz, Chris Fear, Dave Anderson, Franklin Rerun Stubbs. Chuck Harry was a Yankee. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I guess Chuck Harry, this was him and Matt Noakes must have came over in some deal. The Yanks gave up probably some great player. Ely De La Cruz with the walk. Let's go. Let's get some runs here. Let's get some runs, Mr. Steer. Oh, for your Philly fans, Jeff Stone, Alan Trammell, Mike Witt, Angel leaders. Who's on the back of this? Who do you think's on the back of this? Chili Davis? Is Wally Joyner on this? Gary Pettis in the runs. Wally Joyner hits, Brian Downing, and Wally Joyner in doubles. Dick Schofield triples. Doug DeCenze, 25 homers. Wally World with 100 ribbies. Gary Pettis stolen bases, and Wally Joyner hitting a 290 average. 290, 296. Mike Witt locking it up on the pitching side of things. Jerry Richardson. Mike Greenwell, oh boy. Well, you know, the Sox, I thought this guy was like the outfielding Wade Boggs. De La Cruz with a steal. Bob Knepper. Bro, look at some Bob Knepper years, man. This guy wasn't terrible. He had a good 4-year run, by the way, Bob Knepper. Davey Lopes. Kurt Ford. Juan Espino. Ron Darling. Russ Moorman. There's Rags. Mel Hall was a Yankee. Randy Myers. Junior Ortiz. We got a guy on second here for the Reds. For the Reds. Minnesota blitzing the Mariners. The whole chat today loved Seattle, by the way. Bobby Grich, he's happy. Bill Moneyman? I'm calling him Moneyhan. He's Mooney Hand, but he's the money man to me. Tommy Herr, Bob Melvin, Gary Lucas, Eric the Red, Scott Nielsen, Scott Bales, Dewey Evans. De La Cruz caught stealing third. There you go. There you go. You love that. There you go. We're down 2 runs. Let's get picked off. Stealing third base. Orlando Marquette. Well, Terrell was a Yankee. Paul Ossenmacher. There you go. Juan Samuel. Good job, De La Cruz. I'm told he's an MVP guy. Caught stealing third. Caught stealing third with no outs, down 2 runs in the 7th inning. Whatever. Chop kicks. He's laughing at me. Mike Marshall, Cecil Cooper, Kelly Downs, Alejandro Pena, Vern Roll. There's an Inky Gold Cup. Who wasn't pumped up at Inky? Don Schultz. There's a Ricky. Loved Ricky Anderson. He was fabulous. Mike Moore, Jamie Kokenhauer, Tony Phillips. Tony Phillips was a Yankee at one point. There's Pags, Wade Roden, Eric Plunk was a Yankee. Yeah. Sid Fernandez, Joe Price, Terry Harper. Oh, look at this. In a walk. Instead of first and second, nobody out. We got a man on first with 1 down. Great. Great. Padres leaders. Keith Moreland, Jimmy Williams, Von Hayes, Wayne Towson, Yankee great, Jose De Leon. Steve Sachs was a Yankee until he stopped throwing the second, couldn't reach first from second. George Hendricks, Saberhagen, he was good. Mike Maddox, Pete O'Brien, Bob Brenly, Reds leaders, Jerry Mumphrey, Lee Lacy, and Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. Somehow the Yanks won 90 games in the 80s with him and Joe Necro and a bunch of other 37-year-old pitchers. Unbelievable. Spring fever. Catch it. I'm upside down. Mike Laga. Chuck, back to AA ball. Yes. Do you think Skeens will make an impact for the Pirates? I think we're going to take whoever the Pirates are playing on Saturday. Charlie Kerfold, great season. Randy Newman, Jesse Orozco, Ron Renicky. There's the kid. Candiotti. Dave Von Olen. Juan Bonilla. Matt Young. There's Bip Roberts again. There's another Bochy, Timmy Burke. Not Timmy Earl. Timmy Burke. Rance Mullenix. I mean, he could be good, but again, he's young. Who knows? I mean, is he Doc Gooden? Is he Roger Clemens? I don't know. Dontrell Willis is going to have a good season and just fall off the face of the earth like a lot of these guys do. Have a good rookie year and then bad next year and come back in year 3. Steve Buechel, Ed Wojna, Ed Vanderberg, Chris Chambliss, Jim Traber, Chico Walker, Johnny Ray, Tommy John. They named a surgery after him. Crazy. He was named after surgery, maybe. Jack Clark. There's a Cangelosi again. Scott Terry, Jody Davis, the Gruber, Tewksbury, and John Shelby. In play, no outs. Mr. Fraley lines a base hit. First and second. Bases could be loaded, but everybody loves Eli De La Cruz making bonehead decisions. Willie Wilson. Dave Bergen. Bill Campbell. Tom Brunansky. Oh, Chuck Finley. I got to say, Chuck Finley, Sam Axe, Burn Notice. If you don't watch Burn Notice, watch Burn Notice. George Bell. Bedrock. Tom Brookins. Mark Portugal. Eddie Milner. Kurt Young. Bill Allman. There's another Hal McRae. Teddy Hugera, him, Chris Bosio. You were pumped up. You were a Brewer fan. I mean, not so much about Mike Felder, but in play outs, there you go. We love to see a fielder's choice. What do we got? Second and third or double play? What happened here? Fielder's choice, first and third. Good job, Jonathan India. Remember you were Rookie of the Year? How bad was that class that you're Rookie of the Year? In 216. Hall of Famer Roger Clemens. Scott McGregor, Rick Honeycutt should be Hall of Famer. Terry Francona, Steve Lyons. We got an upside down card. Normally you'd think like, hey, this is limited edition. Maybe it's numbered. No, it's just a screwed up pack. Cal Ripken, Andy Hawkins, Joel Youngblood, Urbino Lugo, Tony Pena, Bob Forsch, Ed Hearn, Phil Bradley, Lenny Dykstra, Michael Evaluator, the Strawman, and Jim Clancy wrapping up the pack. I've never been a TV show guy, but I love Burn Notice. I like Burn Notice. I think it's a funny show, Lane. I watched a little Yellowstone. I stopped watching. It got a little ridiculous after like, I don't know, some kind of crazy crap in it. It was like, that was that other one people like Breaking Bad. Like sometimes there's just scenes in like, you know what, I can't even watch this. It's so ridiculous. There we go. Pop out to second base. Love it. Love it, Mike Ford. Thank you. John Stafaro, Ernie Camacho, Gaetti, Kevin Mitchell, Roy Lee Jackson, Steve Ontiveros, Scott Garrelts, Floyd Bannister. Bring back those uniforms. Oh, Will Clark. This guy was good. I love Will Clark. He's a victim of the gum. Otherwise, I would save it. Dave Hollins, George Brett, he could hit a bit. Rich Gossage, Dougie Drayback, Jose Uribe. Don Sloat became a Yankee. Dave, we got a double. Did we just have a Dave Dravecki? Doug Drayback. Kevin Roman. I could have sworn there were like two Dave Rigettis in this. Or maybe I've just seen Dave Dravecki before. Robert's in the house. I'll look for a Bonds. We'll see. See if we get a Bonzo. I'm sorry if I just coughed on the mic there. I apologize. We have so far a Bo, a Canseco, and a Palmero. Those are the best cards so far. And of course, we got Sam Axe himself from Burn Notice, Chuck Finley. So there's that. You got that working in our favor there. We'll see if we get a Bonds. Got a reliever, Todd Worrell, All-Star, Ed Carrera, Jerry Reed, Frank Fistori, Rick Roden, Madlock, Lance Parrish, Carl Willis, Mike Morgan, Mike Boddicker, John Crook, G. Mock, Danny Walling, Danny Pasqua, Bob Shirley, Rice, Joe Ursulak. Joe Ursulak. Trying to line these cards up in this box. Try to keep them somewhat a little organized there. All right. Do we get another Bo Jackson? Will we find the Barry Bonds card? Wayne Kinshiki, Dan Petrie, Glenn Hoffman, Teddy Higuera All-Star, Greg Nettles was a Yankee, Davey Lopes, Cliff Speck, Ozzie Virgil behind him, the Schmitty was good, Scott Terry, Jody Davis, Kelly Gruber, Tewksbury, Gene Nelson, Jerry Willard, Dan Gladden. I think the Twins. What's he doing on the Giants, Mr. Gladden? Corbin Cal hitting 201. John McNamara, Boggs, Donnie Ossie, Dale Mahorchik, Rich Stotson, Lee Mazzilli, Storm Davis, Brian Dayette, Scott Bradley. Who's this? The catcher pack? Junior Ortiz. Look at this. Vita Blue. Terry Pendleton, Joe Cali, Bruce Benedict, Greg Harris, Paul Javelle, and we got a Herm Winningham on the bottom. No Bonds. Alrighty. Darnell Coles. There he is. We jinxed it into the world. Barry Bonds. Jim DeShays. Tony Gwynn. Tony Lansford. John Henry Jingleheimer Schmidt. No, it's just John Jones. Ron Guidry, Kurt Ford, Juan Espino, Ron Darling, Russell. It's funny. I had all these guys in the other pack. No Bonds in that pack. Was it somebody screwed with the pack? Like, really? There's probably 387,000 Barry Bonds cards. Why would you go through one of these packs and reseal it? Makes 0 sense to me. Makes 0 sense to me. Ken Howell. Tim Pisnarski. Didn't turn into future stuff. Bill Daly. Fernando. Frank Tanana. Barry Larkin. Jim Acker. Schatzenberg. John Shelby. Saberhagen. Mike Maddox. Pete O'Brien. Bob Renly. Mumphrey. Lee Lacy. Again. A double Lee Lacy. We like our ladies in Lacy, not our baseball cards Lee Lacy. Checklist. Steve Sachs. Dutch Dalton. Bruce Ruffin. He's a gold cupper. Lee Salazar. Jim Dwyer. Ron Karkovice. Bob Dernier. Billy Bean. There he is. Mr. Moneyball himself. Glenn Wilson, Hojo, Iggy Schofield, Cecil Fielder, Eric King, Steve Garvey, and Vance Light before he goes over to the Pirates for a nice run. Ketel Marte triples. And this run line is basically done here for the Reds. Love Rob comes in and we find the Bonds card in the second pack. Steve Lake, Sutcliffe, Rocket, Dick Williams, Ron Davis behind him, 20 leaders, Cerruti makes a duty, Gossage, Doug Drabeck, Jose Uribe, Don Slaught, Dave Dervecki, Kevin Romine, Tony Pena, Bob Forsch. We got Mr. Weaver. He's a Dream Weaver. Jorge Ortega, Jamie Moyer, Eddie Owen, Eddie Murray, Magadan, Mickey Brantley, Jose Guzman, Gene Mock, Denny Walling, Pasqua. We've seen this pack before. Dave Collins, George Brett. We got a Mark Salas, Necro, Danny Yorg, Devo, Tom, I'm not going to try to pronounce your name. Eric Schau, Keith Hernandez, Hall of Famer, perhaps. Oral, not so much. Gene Nelson, definitely no. Jerry Willard, Dan Gladden, Mike Boddicker, Crookie, John Crook. Proving chubby guys could hit a ball. Darryl Porter, Mark Huseman, Rudy, No One's Above the Law, best Steven Seagal movie. Charlie Moore, maybe not. Maybe Out for Justice for Seagal. John Morris, Bruce Hurst, turn back the clock. Steve Burrows, Charlie Leibrandt, Dave Steve, Dale Schramm, Pedro Guerrero. Buddy Biancalata, here's a great name. Bob Walk, Little Pantera, and a Mickey Hatcher. I can get 6 Dave Draveckis, but I can't get an extra Bonds or a Bo Jackson card. Can't get that. Cliff Johnson, Jack Morris, Lance Parrish, Gary Renicky. Turn back the clocks. Andre Thomas Gold Cup. Gene Walter, Ken Landrix. Yeah, look at this. See, I'm talking nonsense, and then boom, shakalaka, Bo Jackson again. Love it. Neil Allen, Ruben Sierra, Benny DiStefano, Mark Clear, Rick Burleson, Rupert Jones, Don Baylor, and a Tim Conroy. It is 4-1. 2-out single. Richie P coming in. Richie, where have you been, my friend? I've not seen you in a minute. I always ask Richie P and Stephen Bowman. Looking for you guys. And Richie, look at all the boxes here. 87 racks, 89, 87, 86, 86. Above that's an 87 Donruss. Then above it here, I got a 87 Fleer. I got a Heritage box. Look at this bad boy. Look at that guy. Came in the mail. 3 autos. Better be 3 autos. Freaking $550. And then I got to open one of these. I had 3. I'm going to open another Bowman 2022. And I still got this crap to open up. I have so much more. I got 87 box of Donruss right here, too. But where have you been, Richie? Bobby Bowe, Jim DeShays, Ray Keone, Charlie Hudson, Reggie Bars, Ricky Horton, Jack Howell, Butch Weiniger. There's a great name. Butch Weiniger. John Mizerach, Tito Landrum. I need to do a poll of baseball card people. I'm going to probably do it is Clinton Ray still here? Clinton's a passes the live Facebook group guy for the baseball cards. Like, I got all my sets, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just going to take out the rookies and just get rid of all the sets from 80 to 87. What should I do with them? Donate them? Donate all the sets? Or they're not complete sets anymore. I just feel bad throwing them away, but I'm getting tired of just having them all. They were nice. I looked at them. I don't know what to do with them. Pat Dotson, future star, nope. Doyle Alexander behind him, by the way. White Sox leaders, Cal Ripken, Adelie Hammaker, Tim Conroy, Mike Fitzgerald, Charlie Leibrandt, Dave Steve, Dale Schramm, Pedro Guerrero, Tom Henke, Ken Schramm. Ken Schramm and Dale Schramm. Yeah, baseball card. I got a bunch of nonsense. I don't know. It's fun. I like having them around. I guess if we ever get locked in again for a month, I could do my videos, but a month. Who am I kidding? You're locked in for 2 years. Mike Lloyd, Brad Havers. Look at this. Is this going to be a Moose Haas? This is a pack of, man, I need like 17 guys for my set. Where can I find them? Here it is, folks. Harold Baines, the compiler. Craig Lefferts. Ed Nunez. Is this not a pack of whoever's? Manny Trio, Greg Swindell. Him and Candiotti, I take them as a 1-2. Claudel, Donnie Moore. Guy killed himself. Sad. Bo Diaz, Chris Fear. Mark Clear, Rick Burlington, Rupert, Mr. Rupert. He sings the Pina Colada song, I think. Final 2 packs. All right, you just don't comment. I get it. It's all right. I get it. I get it. I always try to bring up the folks I don't see in a bit. Mike Brown. There's Ken Griffey, not Junior. Not the Junior card. Bill Shears, Steve Trout. There's Doc. Oh, what could have been? Alan Anderson. Ron Hassey. B.J. Surhoff. This guy is pretty good. You were excited about a B.J. Surhoff card in 87. Jim Wolford, not so much. Orlando Mercado, definitely not. Waltero, probably like whatever. Put him in your bike spokes. Paul Ossenmacher, Juan Samuel, ball in the dirt, man on first. Final pack of the 87. Oh no, you're in a wreck. I'm sorry to hear that, Richie. Richie, how are you really far from Denton up there? Where are you at? I got to go up there with my wife. She wants to do a trip up by Dallas somewhere. Craig Reynolds, Todd Worrell, Ron Kittle, Danny Darwin, turn back the clock, Ricky, Dave Concepcion, Rod Scurry in a hurry, Ryman, Tony Phillips, there's Pags, Wade Roden, Eric Plunk, El Cid looking slim, Terry Harper, Tim Lawler. And there you go. 87 tops. All done. Close up the box. Bo Jackson number 1. Bo Jackson number 2. Bonds. You know we're going to get that Canseco Gold Cup because we're silly. And Palmeiro. I don't care the guy's a juicer. I'll save the Palmeiro card. Don't know who you consider the best. Is it Chuck Finley? The man was actually a spy. Sam Axt. Who knew? Here he is. This is his rookie. Who even knows it's Chuck Finley rookie? Because I got some other nonsense I got to put. I found this one. I opened up a pack. I didn't even know this was numbered. I was going to throw this away. It's a number card. I got to put my Chuck Finleys. Look at this Chuck Finley collection. It's a Chuck Finley fest. And you know what? There's no 87 Chuck Finleys in here. Got some 90s. No 87. No 87s. A lot of flares. Well, nope, 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 nope. There we go. The lone 87. And then I separate my Chuck Finleys with my Alf card. And I have a home run challenges. Richie P, what's a desk without stuff like this in it? I feel like doing another video, but I can't run them back to back like this. It's been in 45 minutes. You're an hour from Denton. All right. Yeah, it's a little. I am on. That's because that's a drive for us. She'll be like, really? Another time, though, when I'm not with her. Maybe we'll hit a cowboy game. You know what we should do? I know there's got to be like some kind of card shop over in Dallas somewhere. I don't know. You know what? I got your email, Richie. I'll send you an email. All right. I'm out of here for now. Maybe tonight before I do a show, maybe I'll come in and do some. I got 289 Fleer boxes. Or 287 Fleers. One's sealed, one's open. And we got the 89 Fleer we got to go through. We got to see if we can get that, what's his name, guys? Little Cal Ripken. Billy Ripken card. And I got a Donruss box I want to get to. Anyway, thanks for popping in, spending some time with me. If you haven't, sub to the channel. Late night, yeah. I don't know if I'll be with late night. Maybe I'll do it before late night money or maybe after the show. I'll see when the lines come up because I could always do late night, look at lines beforehand. I could start that early as long as we have lines. Because tomorrow I got a lot of free pick shows. I got the midday money, then I got Winter Circle, Ross and Jesse, then I got Tooch and Anthony at 6, and then I usually jump on with Dave. And Friday's a long day. Plus, it's a spring game. My daughter has a spring dance. A lot of crap. Anyway, listen, hit the like button, leave a comment if you will. I will see you later on. I appreciate everybody popping in. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.